Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we're going to be doing, well, we got Stirling Lemon Chill. Yep. The fresh smell of lemons. Freshly squeezed lemons with a lot of menthol. Makes your day. Or at least makes my day. And then we're going to be using London Bridge with the 1960 Fatboy. Second use of these little guys. And, well, that's my dad's razor. So, here we go. Hope everybody's day is going good. It's been kind of interesting around here. Feels like the heat of the summer is finally maybe broke. We're still getting warm days, but you know, that hot, just 100-degree temperatures that you normally get during the summer, I think they're behind us. We're down into the, now we'll get those warm, this is maybe overhydrated. We still get those days where when it gets dry air, we'll get into 90, but I think we're done with that 100-degree temperature with 80 or 90% humidity, so you just sit there and sweat and do nothing. Hopefully it's over. We had a weather front roll through, and hopefully it takes care of things for a while. Man, that stuff's slick. I like Stirling. Good stuff. They do a good job. This is a good combination. Blade and razor. They're working. Setting 3. I don't need much more than setting 3. I can go to 4. Occasionally I do. Especially if I got a lot of extra growth. You know, when I go long periods of time, you know, between shaves. For me, long period of time is like 30 hours. Somebody is like, I haven't shaved in a week. Like, ugh, how do you do that? I can't do that. But it's pretty much 24 hours of growth on the face right now. Almost exactly 24 hours. I shave every day. I suppose I could almost put 7 videos out a week if I wanted to, but the time it takes, those of you that make videos, it takes time to make them, set them up, render them, put them together and render it, and then upload it and make sure all the information's right. And it's a bit of time can put into each one of these. Starting to feel the menthol. Woo! Yeah. I like it. Air conditioning just turned off, which is interesting because it's like 75 degrees, but I got the air set at 74 Fahrenheit. I think it was the first time it's turned on today that I remember. Your eyes are starting to feel the menthol under the nose. Getting a little watery. Got the first pass done, knocked it down. Alright. Well, let's see. I do have a physical therapy appointment today, but it's not till like, I think it's 1:20 today, so, which is just like 2 hours away, so we'll get that taken care of today. Definitely need it. The old back is bothering me. When it takes you half an hour to get out of bed, you know you got a problem. And it's like start crawling out. It's like, no, better. A lot of mornings I do a lot of, when I'm laying there in bed, I stretch. It's like get the lower back a little stretched out, because there are some mornings it's like I can't even, it's like if I went and just rolled over and tried to stand, it wouldn't happen. And it's like, nope. My leg would go, like my right leg would say, I don't exist. Sorry, you're not standing on one leg. If you want to use both, not happening. So I take care of it. Get out and about. And once I get motivated and moving, it's fine. It's like the other day, I told my wife, it's like, that I'm going to go on a walk. And I was like, you may get a phone call from me. Because she's home with, she has COVID right now. Again. I think it's a different strain of it. It's like she had one strain, now she got a different strain. Because she went back to work with all the teachers. And there's like 10 teachers out right now with COVID. Out of her building alone. And then she had these district meetings, for the math departments. And over half of the math teachers are out right now in the district that went to this meeting. So somebody had it, and it just went through everybody. So, and to have, like 3 weeks ago she had it, and now she's got it again. So I'm like, it's got to be a different strain, because you don't get the same strain again. So that's what I'm thinking, is that she had one strain and the next strain hit. This one is a little more nasty. She'd been, it's like the first one, she just felt like had the fever, and she had kind of a stuffy nose, which I think was the more mild version that's been going around. And this time she's like hacking and has a hard time breathing, and it's like her lungs filled up, full of crap. So I figure it's got to be one of the earlier strains that hit her. For me, I think it tried to go through me, but it just couldn't get a foothold. Because I'm like sitting there, and it's like I start getting a stuffy head, and I take a nasal spray, because I have constant upper sinus problem. If I don't use a drying agent, it will drains down the back of my throat, and then I was like, I have problems then. So I have this drying agent. So it was like, oh, your nose is starting to stuff up, and I start feeling stuff in my lungs, and it's like feeling kind of crappy, and it's like I didn't bother. I felt like I was like, bleh, type of thing. But now I don't notice anything. It's like it tried to get its foothold, and it's like, this is not a good host. Move along, nothing to see here, type of deal. But she went back to work today. After it hit her, what day did it start? Thursday last week, I think it was. Because a week before that, she was went back to work and had all of her district meetings and stuff like that. So that's what, about a week later, it actually went and hit her full force. And it started, I think she started getting contagious before really all things started going through. And then she went to the doctor, and this time, and because she was having problems, and they did all the tests. It's like, yep, you got COVID. Like, okay. So, what can you do? It's around forever now. Because the last major pandemic we had was now the common flu. When she was like, the way she was feeling, she's like, you just had COVID. And she's like, yeah. It's like, and she's describing everything. It's like, you sure you don't have just the common flu? The way you're talking, it sounds like the common flu. And she went to the doc, and he's like, nope, you got the COVID. Yeah, okay. Oh, who knows? Now, the thing I'm doing tonight myself, I'm going to see the Rings of Power. It's the new Lord of the Rings series on Amazon. They have the first 2 episodes, which is 2 hours, in the theater as a preview. I'm going to go see that. I got a free ticket. Because when you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, it's like, it was like a regional thing that they're doing, getting all the big fans. And being that I have sort of a channel, I was like, I'm going to do a review on my other channel of it. Yeah, I was like looking forward to it. My daughter was like, you what? Like, I'm going to go see a preview of the Rings of Power. She's like, she's a big Lord of the Rings fan too. We started watching the new, what do you call it, Game of Thrones, the prequel show that, the Targaryens. Started watching that. So far, like, it's building. I think what it is it's going to build up for the season. I'm not sure how many episodes they got this season, but so far it's been a slow burn. First episode was like building character and letting you know who's who and what's going on. And the second one just started adding on to it. It's like kind of like the first Game of Thrones series, letting you know who all the antagonists are in this little affair. I still say that the show is a lot better. It's like the TV show that the first one up to the last season was way better than any of the book. The books were like trying to read dust. Oh my God, it was horrible. I remember reading the first book, when it first came out, and I was like, God, this thing sucks. Oh my God, it's horrible. And when I heard, it's like they made it into a TV series, and I'm like, what? Like, oh my God, why? And my daughter, she was like, well, can we watch it? I was like, sure, we'll watch it. And we watched the show, and I'm like, okay, the show's good. All right, like it. It's nothing compared to the books. My daughter read the first book, started reading the books, and she was like, I see what you mean, Dad. These books suck. They're bad. I'm like, yeah. And it felt like later on, it was like he was using the writers from the TV show to write the rest of his books to make them better. I was like, oh, yeah. But that's what it is, I guess. Obviously, somebody seen an uncut gem when they read the books and actually made it into something worthwhile. I think we're done. Gotta say, right there, that this is a real good razor. Really like these. It's like Gillette really did a good job back in the day. I really like the Fatboy. It's like the Fatboy, then the Slim, then you got the Black Beauty. It's like I prefer this one the best of all of them. They seem to shave the best. The tolerances in the gap openings and the play, when you compare them all, the Fatboy just seems tight, well put together, and then as you get the more newer ones, it's like my 86 Black Beauty seems to have even more play compared to my 83. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll follow up now with some Citron from Stirling. There's a little splash. Get it open. I'm out of there. Here. Ooh, I must have it's like paper cut or something on my fingers. I'm feeling some stinging. Or maybe it was from when I was doing yard work yesterday. I was out laying down grass seed and putting some soil down, repairing my yard from the fair parking. All right, that's Stirling Citron. Wow, smells good. It's like a cornucopia of just lemon. Yeah. Okay, lemon upon two different kinds of lemon, actually. All right. Shave was brought to you by Stirling with Lemon Chill. And I'm feeling the chill. Love it. And then we had the 1960 Fatboy with London Bridge blades. Second use. Just worked really good. Very little stinging. Just a little bit of tingling right here, which I always end up with tingling because that's my transition stage when I'm going up and around. Feels good though. And then we followed up with a little bit of Citron from Stirling. So that is the shave of the day. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out. Well, it works.